I know you would have taken the rematch against Ronda Rousey if that had been presented to you first, but do you like this idea of being able to have a fight that's your night, it's writing a new chapter in your brand, and it's not necessarily going straight to revisiting something that you've already done?
You know, I was open to a rematch with Ronda. I just wanted whatever opportunity was going to come. You know, I think that this is definitely even more of a challenging way to go. There's a lot of pressure behind it. I think there's a lot of anticipation, what I'm going to do after the last fight. You know, there's a lot of high expectations, and, you know, who wants to be a one-hit wonder, right? So I want to be able to still perform and do well. A lot of people are, oh, you're so excited, you made it to the top, and that's one fight, but every fight still is something to want to get better and do well at. I still feel like I'm climbing. I don't ever want to feel like I'm at the top. If the rematch would have come with Ronda, that's what I would have focused on. And I think another thing that's just worked for me, one fight at a time. I'm going to focus on it. When the fight was with Ronda, that's what I focused on. Now it's Miesha, that's what I'm going to focus on. I think if the rematch would have been like a for sure thing that it was going to come sooner than later, that would have been what was going to happen. But the fight with Miesha is here, so honestly, the whole thought of the rematch with Ronda isn't even on my mind anymore, because that's not where my focus should be anyway.
I think it was meant to be. I mean, that's all I can really say. I feel like I've been ready for this opportunity for quite some time, and now that it's here, yeah, I think it was just meant to be.
I wonder if you can talk about the way you feel like you could attack Holly, and did you feel like in the fight with Ronda that Holly significantly raised her game, or was it just the way their styles played out?
I think Holly is the kind of competitor that will rise to any level of competition, and that's what makes her dangerous. And I think my style is very different than Ronda's, so it'll be a different puzzle for Holly, but Holly will be a different puzzle for me, and that's what makes this sport interesting.
Miesha, you talked about this was meant to be, that you got this fight at a different time than what you initially wanted. Can you elaborate on that? What are the positives that you've drawn out of this?
Well, the positive is that I've been ready to fight for a title for a long time, and it just made me that much more hungry having to wait for it and appreciate the opportunity that much more. So this is an entirely new puzzle, an entirely new fight, but the mental preparation that I've been preparing for this opportunity has been going on for a long time. So I feel like I'm more than ready, and I'm so excited to throw down UFC 197.
And finally, for the champ, Holly, you beat Ronda. Ronda beat Miesha, so odds look like they're in your favor, but styles make fights. And what do you think about Miesha's style that could give you problems and vice versa?
That's absolutely right. Styles make fights. Every fight is different. And, you know, I think that it's a different game plan. And we're just going to really zero in on this game plan. She reaches for a lot of things in scrambles and in different scenarios. She's headstrong throughout an entire fight. She's been through more battles, so she's got, you know, a lot of that kind of, she's got that experience in there, in fights where she's been, you know, even, you know, digging deep and coming out on top. And to me, I think that's more of a threat in a fighter, when you know they've been through a battle.